That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate it.
No
Sure.
problem. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Christian, Gio, why don't you guys introduce yourselves to the lovely people out there and,
Gio.
give a little bit of background about what you guys do, kind of
All
music
right.
you guys play. Floor is
Okay,
yours.
cool.
All right.
I'm Gio FAIDLESS. I'm a drummer, musician, producer from Bergen. I play the drums for Silver End, obviously, and I have a bunch of other projects. Kenshiro is one of them. Shine is a Swedish rapper I play with. I have a drum and DJ project called Unison. I have a solo project. Yeah, so a lot of different genres and projects. Yeah, and I produce sometimes too. So yeah.
Good. My name is Chris. I'm the lead singer and rhythm guitarist in Silverand. And that's pretty much it. I do just started some solo projects now, and hopefully it will turn out to be something great. Who knows?
I'm, you know what? I was wondering, you guys, it seems like such an eclectic type of music when listening to your music. Like I can hear a lot of different influences, and obviously from what you guys just said, obviously you guys are doing lots of different stuff. Chris, even if you're just in this project, I know probably in the past you've been part of other things. How did you guys end up meeting?
Well, Silverand started out in 2012, and by that time we had 4 band members who were all from the same place in Norway, like literally from the same island. But then, life goes on and stuff happens, and you don't necessarily have the time to be in a band because it does require some time, and you have to be devoted. So we got in Geo and we got in Kata, which is our lead guitarist. And so it's basically just hanging on and trying to evolve as a band as well. And pretty much it.
Yeah, and we've we go back to we were playing in separate bands, and we did our bands did shows together, and then at one point I ended up joining as their drummer, which I was like in 2018. So I think. So but we played shows together with our separately. Yeah
we knew each other
separate bands
from before, so
yeah
That's cool. So the rock and metal scene, where you guys are from, and for everyone at home that's watching, you guys are from Norway, right?
Right. Yeah.
How does it work over there with the rock and metal scene? I know Gio and I had previously talked on Facebook, and he said that a lot of your guys' audience is actually from the United States. So what's the Norwegian metal and rock scene like compared to the kind of music that you guys play?
Compared to what music we play,
the hard rock scene isn't really that big in Norway. It's not a mainstream thing anyway. So so we rely a lot on our audience in the US and Germany and you name, what are the top countries? I'm not sure. Where are the majority of our listeners from?
The majority is definitely in the States, no doubt about it. And we have Germany, obviously, and Japan is starting to get big as well. So, but in terms of Norway, it's like you don't hear Breaking Benjamin on the radio in Norway. It's that kind of hard rock hasn't reached Norway to that extent, I suppose, as to how it is that you're in the States.
You know, what's crazy is bands like Breaking Benjamin and 3 Ace Grace, Seether, those kind of bands, while they are on the radio here, it is not very common either. In most states,
really?
like in Los Angeles, there is no real rock station. We have some alternative stations that'll play Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, like that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. But like a real active rock station, they're decreasing more and more. I know a lot of them are switching
Right.
formats to like modern country and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So here, while it is it is, I would say that kind of music is bigger here than in a lot of places. Sadly, it seems to be decreasing here as well. So I hope that that'll change soon. I see a lot of like younger bands come around now, so
Yeah.
hopefully that'll bring some fresh blood into the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's cool.
absolutely awesome though to learn about the Norwegian music scene. How did you guys get started in music in general?
Well, I actually I remember starting playing guitar when I was around 13, 14 years old, maybe, uh, without really having the background for it. I didn't have parents who listened to, AC/DC, or I didn't have that background. It just found me, I guess. And actually through Brian Adams. That was
Brian
kind of,
Adams,
yeah,
hell
yeah, yeah.
yeah!
That was and the riff from "It's Only Love" with Tina Turner. That riff got me hooked on. That's what I want to do. And so it started
Wow.
with Brian Adams, actually. So it's a little bit different from what I do play today.
Wow. Well,
So
yeah, I didn't actually know that, but okay. So I've always been like into music, and I've always been drumming, but I guess I started seriously in like playing shows on a regular basis at the age of 12-ish, with a pop punk band called Blue Gem, and that's when I started to really play shows and start traveling a little bit, and get into that. But uh yeah, like influences. I grew up listening to like uh Green Day a lot, Sum 41, a bunch of pop punk bands, Blink 182, Yellow Card. I like all these bands have influenced um pretty much everything I do in music. So yeah.
That's
yeah,
absolutely awesome. I love Green Day. I love Brian Adams, two of my favorite artists out there, really. So that's really cool that we can connect
nice.
on that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool.
But let's talk about your band. I
Right.
love the name. How'd you guys come up with it?
You know what? We used to be call ourselves for Airy Mason. Airy Mason was kind of the first name we had, and then we kind of wanted a change of scenery, so we wanted a new start, and we didn't want to be we didn't want to call us like legends or gold or anything like that. We kind of wanted to make a statement that we're done with coming in second, that we want to reach for something, and that has ended, and we want to kind of rise up and grasp something bigger. So Silver End just had a catchy tune to it as well. So that's basically the why we have that name. It
Yeah, I didn't
seems
even know
like
that.
it's thought out. Well, you know what? You can learn something today, Gil. You can learn
Yeah.
something.
I know you told me at one point, but for
I
years
guess
I
I've
had no
told you.
idea why silver end. But then he explained that it's because it's the end of silver, right? It's the
Yeah, yeah,
beginning
yeah.
of gold. It's like the end of
Right.
being
Yeah,
second,
yeah,
sort of that sort
yeah,
of thing.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's really thought out. And so with Silver End, you guys also have the Silver Squad TV on your YouTube show. Why don't you guys get a
right.
little bit into that? Like talk about that for a bit.
You know what? That's actually Gail's baby. So he when he came into the band, he brought a lot of great ideas and thinking fresh, and so that's kind of his baby. So go for it.
Thanks. All right, so Silver Squad TV. So the Silver Squad, that's our fans, and we made this show that's dedicated to the fans, where we kind of try to take them on the journey of behind the scenes, recording new music, backstage at a show, it could be anything from, writing music to just goofing around. And I like to say that Chris is the clown in the band, so we try to get all his clowning in there for some funny content as well. So we have 3 episodes out now, and we try to document everything we do, or at least everything interesting and funny that we do. Obviously there hasn't been that much during this pandemic, but we did at least we did some of those quarantine videos, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those 3 episodes are out there, and you should check it out if you want to learn more about who we are and about our music. And yeah, it's they're funny little videos.
So what I'll
Yeah.
do is I'll actually put it in a card right above here so people can just click it and
Oh.
check out the Silver Squad thing. And I'll also drop all the
Nice.
links and the details so you guys can, if you don't want to click the card link, you guys can hit the details after you guys finish the video and check
right.
it out, because I think that's awesome. And Conquer the Silence, that's also on your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our latest video,
That
which I had the honor of directing.
no way.
Yeah, for sure. And wow, it was I don't know, I had so much fun doing that, and I believe the guys had a lot of fun too. It was a great production, and there was just this great spirit during the whole recording of it. And the listeners should definitely check that one out, because that's like that's our latest official video. So, and we're proud of it. So yeah.
That's awesome. So what did you guys like, what made you decide that you were going to be the director for that one? Let's talk about that. That's really interesting to me.
Well, Christian wrote the song, and there are many songs on the record that we could have chosen for the video, but I just thought that that one is so cool, and I was so engaged right away. I was like, I want to learn more about the song. I want to learn, what are the lyrics about? What's the message? How can we expand on this? We need to show the audience what this is about, because I thought it was a masterpiece, and I thought, like, we can't just end with the song. We gotta do something. And then I guess that kind of developed into then we talked about doing the video, and I said, well, I can direct the video. I've done a couple of videos. It's not my main thing, but I do like maybe 2 music videos a year. So it's not my main thing at all. But I was just really I really liked the song, and it really inspired me. So we talked about the lyrics, and then we just decided that I could go ahead and write a script and direct it.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
That's absolutely awesome. Like, when it comes to directing, so you say you do 2 music videos a year about. What are some of the inspirations for music videos? Like, what kind of other movies or influences are you into? And that goes for you too, Chris. I know you didn't direct, and I don't know if you do direct. You didn't get into that, but what are some influences outside of music that help you make music?
There's a lot, actually. I wouldn't consider myself to be a gamer per se. I have like a couple of games that I always, whenever it's released a new game, I'm on it. My 3 kids, they just have to scamper on. I just have to. So right now I'm actually into Assassin's Creed.
Nice.
Which is all the Assassin's Creed series has probably helped me a lot with writing songs for Silverhand.
There you go.
Like the Fallen King, and you don't know this, Gil?
No, I don't know about the Fallen
Assassin's
King.
The Fallen King is obviously rooted in something in Assassin's Creed. So also, I play football, soccer as well. So winning, turning a game around gives me a lot of positive energy to write songs. So that's pretty much it. uh, the lyrics are mostly about picking yourself up or stand together in some way. So I really want to try to bring the positivity and try to inspire people instead of, in this genre, you can easily as well write about like Seether and, you know, life is bad but I don't have that in me. So try to stay positive
I
That's
love
and
good.
that.
try to bring
That's a
that
good
on.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
What about yourself,
And
Gio?
Well, I watch a lot of movies. Um, I go to the cinema a lot. And when I do research for a music video or for writing a song, I sometimes I watch a movie that I think is relevant or that where I like the style or there isn't any in particular. Like I can't think of a movie at the top of my head, but I like sci-fi stuff or fantasy stuff or something with supernatural elements, I guess. But I also watch drama, action movies, and they can sometimes inspire uh, to it could be just the style that it's made in, or the theme, or um, filmatic elements. So yes, I guess that is my main influence for like directing stuff.
I love that. I mean, it's evident that, whatever influences you guys into, it's working. I mean, your song Addicted on Spotify is almost at 3 million streams. That's insane.
Is it 3
Yeah,
million now?
It's close. It's getting
it's
close to 3
I think it's
million.
closing in. Well,
That's cool. That's cool.
we released it, and I think we kind of were picked up in this anime, this Japanese anime storm, and the song just took off. It was, in Japan and China and wherever, it just blew off, and we were very lucky. And the numbers on Spotify for a relatively unknown band from Norway reaching out to different parts of the world was just amazing and unbelievable for us to see. Really,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
absolutely
surreal.
awesome. That is, I mean,
Yeah,
congratulations on that. And then 1,000 Miles is
thank
almost at
you. Yeah,
is getting close to 2 million on that one. That is
right. Yeah,
1,000 miles.
1,000 miles.
1,000 miles. Yeah.
You seem pretty
Uh,
excited about that one. You guys want to talk about
I
1,000 Miles?
love that song, man. Yeah, I could talk
you know
about it
what?
forever.
You know what's funny? We almost didn't put it out because it came in when we wrote Beyond Limits. We had a couple of songs that we were unsure of whether it would fit in the album or not, but Thousand was one of them, and I think Echoes was probably the second one, who we were like, I'm not really sure, but 1,000 Miles really nailed it, and I think it was our first single, if I'm not mistaken. I
That's
believe it
Really?
is.
insane,
Yeah,
though. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
because it was
So
like
we
that's like the
actually,
best one.
yeah, I guess it is. It's I don't know why. It's just it just catches people, and I think it's because of it. It's popish with a bit of rock. So it's actually more so that for the people who don't necessarily like rock or hard rock, they can kind of find something to hold on to with that one. So I don't know.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
You
that.
tell
cool.
me.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's cool because I feel like every band has between members has like their favorite songs they like to play or like
Yeah,
that really get them. Is
yeah,
I'm guessing for Geo, 1,000 Miles is definitely one of your favorite songs to play live. What about yourself?
correct.
What other songs do you guys like to play
oh
live?
man,
Because I mean, you have 3 albums. That's a
yeah,
lot of music. You guys have
it
some
is.
choices here. So, what songs
Yeah,
always make it into your set? Which are your favorites to play?
obviously, Addicted and 1,000 Miles are kind of they have to be played almost on. It's demanded. that we play them. Obviously, some of the new songs, "Conquer the Silence," is a big deal for us. My favorite, though,
Yeah, what is
I
your
really,
favorite?
I actually have to think about it. Gail, you go first. I have to
Okay, okay.
rethink the songs.
Yeah, think about it. I want to hear your favorites. Okay, so
Yeah,
I think my favorite, the one, has to be "1,000 Miles." It's just one of the first Silverend songs I learned to play, and also but that's not the reason. It's just it's such a great song. Like that album, like the song almost didn't make the album, and if that song wasn't on there, the album would not be as great. Because
yeah,
that's like the golden one, the last minute golden, and I just really enjoy playing it live. We have these little twists that we do in the live version that I absolutely
yeah,
love.
yeah,
Yeah, and then there's "Conquer the Silence," an absolute banger, and a lot of
yeah,
fun to play live. And of course, "Rising from the Ashes." That one is
yeah,
awesome. And the live
yeah,
version is really cool. And "Addicted." "Addicted" is cool, but "Addicted" is I would say it's a hit, but it's not as special as the other three
yeah.
to play live. At least it's a great song, but it's not the big live song. Although it's the one they all want to hear. It's like "Rising from the Ashes" is a great one from "Spreading Fire," the second album, and
Yeah.
"1,000 Miles." Yeah. So what are yours?
Actually, I have to. I think I have to go for the song that when I see out in the crowd and I see the heads go like this. So for me, it's actually "Make It Better" on Beyond Limits.
Make
It's
it
always
better.
been, yeah, yeah, because that's so. It's just straightforward. Your typical Nickelback-ish, Animals-ish. Just people just nod their heads, and I guess that's my favorite song to sing and perform because it's so. It doesn't require that much energy from me personally, and I really enjoy myself when I play that one live.
Hell yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, with so much music under your belt already, are you guys working on anything new right now? Or when can we expect some new music from Silverane?
Yeah, we are
Good
working on something.
question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a really good question. No, me and Gil talked before, and we figured out we can tell you a little secret. We have a new song that will be launched, but we don't know when yet. But the title of the song is "The Devil Within,"
Ooh.
and
Ooh.
that's the first. That's like a premiere, man, just for you. So
It hasn't even been said.
nope.
So this is the first time anyone's hearing it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is absolutely awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that
So
tidbit right here. I
no
really
problem.
do appreciate that.
So
I don't want to poke for any more information, but if you guys have any time frame, maybe a month in mind, I don't know.
well, hopefully the first maybe first or second quarter of 2021. Hopefully
Okay, that's cool. That's
around
cool.
that.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
That's safe to say.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. All
We've
right. Well,
always kind
yeah.
of had that little bit of space in between each release, so it's kind of been our little tradition. But we're getting there. It's okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
And
For
Yeah.
sure.
we have more stuff on the way, so it's just this is just the first one out, but there's stuff in the what do you call it? There's stuff
The
in the
wheels are in
cauldron.
motion.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so it's on it.
Yeah.
They're on their way. It's just yeah, one at a
That's a
time.
Yeah, well, I'm stoked for it. I know everyone watching is going to be excited to hear it too. So, what I'm going to do is as soon as that is out, whenever that is, I'm going to add that to the
Yep.
details as well below. So anyone watching after
Nice.
release can just go down to the detail section and hit the link to check out that new
Awesome.
song. But yeah, I know a lot of the people are making music right now because we're all stuck inside because of COVID.
Yeah.
How is that affecting the music scene in Norway?
Quite a lot actually. I guess it people are creative. That's for sure. I mean, you find ways to get out there somehow. And you have these lockdowns and you have these barriers, 50 people per, I don't know how it is right
Yeah.
now, but
Yeah, I think
uh,
it's that now, but
yeah,
yeah, there's no actual live shows. There's like there's streaming shows, and there's
uh,
yeah, I've done like maybe four of those streaming shows, but it's not like um there's no like shows in town, or yeah, there's no I don't know, no get-togethers. It's just like it's all online and stuff, like you probably already know.
Okay, yeah, so it's much the same here as well. How would you like compare doing a live stream show to doing an actual show? What's the difference there?
Ooh,
Like in the feeling for you as a
in the
musician, how do you
feeling,
feel?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, obviously there's not that energy coming back from the crowd when you're doing a streaming show. You just have this. You have to play as if there's a crowd, and that's kind of different. Also, there's the the there's another aspect. Sometimes some venues, they don't like to have the PA on when it's a streaming show. They don't want the out sound, so it's all in ears, or only in the monitors, so you don't get that sound of the room, so it's all pretty dry and kind of lifeless. So that's kind of hard to play as if it's a live thing. And like, I try to pretend like it's a live thing. I try to pretend that I'm playing to a big crowd. But there's ups and downs. I mean, when there's not a crowd, there's no one that can sort of give you negative feedback either, right? There can't be an awkward silence, or a bad applause or anything like that. So you can play as if the vibe is at its max the whole time. You know what I mean? You can yeah, it's easier to just give everything with no one complaining, but also there's no
you can
feedback,
just
no good
write.
feedback either. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
you
can be
suck.
like in the chat, like, yo, send me fire emojis, send me send me cool
Yeah.
emojis, yo. Yeah, no, but it's kind of dry. But live shows, though, Chris, talk about our live shows.
Oh man, our live shows. We always want to evolve. We love playing live. We're definitely a live band. Um, in that perspective, we're kind of old school, I guess. We want to travel around and we want to be able to play and talk to people afterwards. So that's a part that I really miss. Our live shows are. We do have a couple of songs to choose from now, so it's always hard to settle on a set list, but we always
That's true.
manage. But yeah, no, I really miss playing live. Um, yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking actually, the way you miss it, because when you're doing shows, you just enjoy the moment and you enjoy being on stage and everything is okay. But once it's taken away from you, it's hard to describe really how addicted you really were by standing on a stage, and it's just horrible not to be able to play live. It really is.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's life without interaction with people and like live entertainment. It's definitely
Yeah,
something that I guess no one really predicted happening and no one was really ready for.
right.
And I hope
Yeah,
in
yeah,
2021 that we see an end to it. Um,
yeah.
what
mm.
what's your touring schedule look like? Say 2021 starts to become a bit normal again. Are you guys going out to play? Are you setting up a tour? What's your
uh
plans?
right now we actually we want to just keep on moving with getting stuff done and new material out. So we're probably going to do a couple of shows if we're allowed to do it in 2021, but we don't right now. We don't have anything like planned yet. We everything is just kind of on hold, and we're working on something beneath everything. So hopefully we will be able to get on the road by 2022, but who knows? You never know. But we are hoping to get to the States and to take like a little Europe tour whenever we are
sure.
allowed to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our
100%.
plan.
I mean, if you guys make it to the States, I am definitely coming to your show 100%.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You're gonna play with
100%.
us.
That would be great, dude. I would absolutely love
yeah.
to play a show
Sure.
with you guys. That would be so
Yeah,
cool.
of course. Sure.
But yeah, for 2021, everything's still a mystery right now. Everything's still up in the
Right.
air, but I'm excited
Yeah.
for new
Yeah.
music coming out from you guys at some point in 2021. And I just wanted to thank you guys for, being on the interview and just
Sure.
sharing this time with us. And if you have any closing words, anything you want the people listening to check out, that I can also include in the details in the cards, any closing words for your own fans that are watching, it's all
Yeah.
yours.
All
Okay,
right.
Chris, you want to go first?
Yep. Yeah. So we're still alive and well, and we hope to hear from every one of you, and hope that you're all safe and healthy, and follow us on Instagram, follow our page on YouTube and Facebook, and yeah, hope to see you soon. Yo.
Yeah, cool. Like you said, we hope you're staying safe, and we hope this whole pandemic will end soon, and we're eager to get back on the road and to release you new music, and we hope you, oh, and of course, in the meanwhile, we hope you check out our music video for Conquer the Silence, check out our YouTube show, Silver Squad TV. And of course, if you haven't heard our music, check us out on Spotify. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you so much for having been a part of this. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I hope that maybe next year we can do an update video with the new music.
Of course. Yeah, no
That'd be
problem.
cool. That'd be cool.
That sounds awesome. Well, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your. It's nighttime over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, awesome. Well, I hope you guys have a awesome rest of your night, and yeah, I hope you guys stay safe.
Thanks.
You too, man. Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.